Do you know there is a vampire-like creature whose head is separated from their body and is only attached to their internal organs? Or how a ghost literally birthed a town's name? I bet you didn't, and I'm here to help. Hi, I'm V, or Indomie Humble Servant, the owner of this channel. I usually make food content, but it's gonna change from now on because honestly, I'm so sick of not seeing enough representation of ghost stories from my country. Because in my opinion, they are one of the most thought-provoking tales ever told. Dracula, Annabelle, Frankenstein, which FYI, Victor Frankenstein is the doctor, not the monster. You guys are all familiar with them. But it's time for me to virtually introduce you guys to my fellow Indonesian/Southeast Asian. Here, I present to you guys the first season of Indonesia's horror story, 7 Female Ghosts of Indonesia. First episode, Kuntilanak. In the next 7 videos, each female ghost that I talked about will be dissected further. They will have their own solo stage, so to say. Why female ghost, you ask? It's because I am one. Well, not that I'm a ghost, but I'm a girl, and I'm Indonesian. Their stories are always compelling to tell because they feel relatable to me. And although you are not a female, a ghost, or Indonesian, I believe that you can take something from this series.
Like Do Not Murder Women, for example, which made them ghost in the first place.
Okay, let's go back to our first contender, Kuntilanak. Kuntilanak, or also known as Pontianak. This astral female spirit embodies both beauty and horror, with tales that send shivers down the spine. Chapter 1, Etymology and History. It is believed that the term Kuntilanak is of Javanese origin. The word Kuntilanak is derived from the combination of two words, Kunti and Lanang. In Javanese mythology, Kunti refers to a female ghost or spirit, often associated with vengeance and tragedy. The term Lanang means male in Javanese. However, in the context of Kuntilanak, it is used to describe a female spirit. The name Pontianak itself, which is also the name of a province in Indonesia, will be explained further later. Here's the thing. The legend of the Kuntilanak dates back centuries. It also exists in Malay mythology. Known for its striking appearance and eerie cries, this supernatural entity is said to be the vengeful spirit of a woman who died tragically during childbirth, or was a victim of a heinous crime. Kuntilanak is often depicted as a beautiful woman with long hair, flowing hair, dressed in a white gown. However, her enchanting appearance masks a malevolent nature. She possesses the ability to shape-shift into a horrifying figure with blood-red eyes and elongated nails, ready to strike fear into the hearts of those who cross her path. Tales of encounters with the Kuntilanak are prevalent throughout Indonesia. Witnesses have reported hearing her bone-chilling laughter and blood-curdling cries echoing through the night, sending shivers down their spines. Many believe that Kuntilanak roam abandoned houses, cemeteries, and dark alleyways, and mostly old trees, seeking revenge or luring unsuspecting victims. The legend of the Kuntilanak transcends regional boundaries, with variations of the spirits found throughout Southeast Asia. In Malay folklore, she is known as the Pontianak, while in other regions she may be referred to as the Mantianak or Langsuir. Though the names and specific characteristics may differ, the underlying theme of a vengeful female spirit remains consistent. Chapter 2, Pontianak. Welcome to the enchanting province of Pontianak, located on the island of Borneo, Indonesia. Beyond its natural beauty, this land holds a dark secret, intertwined with folklore and the supernatural. In this chapter, we delve into the chilling legends of the Kuntilanak and its connection to the province of Pontianak. The Pontianak Sultanate, located in what is now the province of West Kalimantan in Indonesia. It was an influential kingdom that existed from the late 18th century until the early 20th century. The Sultanate was known for its rich cultural heritage, trade connections, and strategic location along the Kapuas River. Sultan Sharif Abdurrahman Al-Qadri, the founder and first Sultan of the Pontianak Kingdom, had a fateful encounter with the Kuntilanak spirit while navigating the Kapuas River. To ward off the haunting presence of Kuntilanak, Sultan Sharif resorted to firing a cannon shot. As fate would have it, wherever the cannonball landed, a sultanate would be established. The cannonball eventually fell near the intersection of the Kapuas River and Landak River, now known as Bering. Another origin story for the name Pontianak is associated with the Punti tree. Apart from the tale of the Kuntilanak disturbance, there is a belief that the name Pontianak derives from the term Punti, which refers to exceptionally tall trees. This mention of the Punti tree is found in a letter from Hussein bin Abdul Rahman al-Aidrus to Sharif Yusuf al-Qadri. Another theory suggests that the name Pontianak derives from the word Pontian, meaning a stop or a resting place. Its strategic location made the area a temporary stopover for sailors or traders passing through. Furthermore, the naming of Pontianak is also attributed to Kuntian. Like Pontian, Kuntian in Mandarin means a stopping place. Despite the diverse historical narratives surrounding the city of Pontianak and its name's origins, many older Chinese residents in Pontianak still refer to the city as Kuntian. Chapter 3, Interviews with Individuals. It's me. I'm the individual. Well, I didn't exactly have the horror and the honor to meet this lady. Heck, until now I didn't know if it was just a vivid dream. Maybe. Back in Indonesia, in my old house, I used to sleep by myself in the second floor, with the lights off and everything. Mind you that the house is old and we just moved there after the house was empty for almost 10 years at that point. I must have had a nightmare about her and I experienced what you would call sleep paralysis. In my dream, she was behind my window staring at me as I was struggling to wake up because for some reason I knew that I was having a nightmare. In the process of waking up, half awake, half asleep, I heard her infamous laugh/cries. In the morning, I told my neighbor, who happened to be my nanny at the time, I was 15, mind you, that I was having a nightmare last night. Or I told her the complete story. She said, "Let me guess, you heard her cries last night, right? I told her to stop bothering you." Anyway, throughout history, various rituals and practices have been employed to protect against the Kuntilanak's wrath. Talismans, amulets, and holy water are believed to ward off her malevolent influence. Additionally, performing respectful ceremonies and making offerings to appease the spirit are common practices to ensure safety. I have so many questions about how Kuntilanak is basically only one entity, but we Indonesians/Southeast Asians as a collective have encountered or heard stories about Kuntilanak. One argument from Islam perspective argues that supernatural beings like jinn can take into different forms, as included in Al-Jinn, 72nd chapter or surah of the Holy Quran, which chapter consists of 28 verses or ayat. But what do you guys think? To sum up, the tale of Kuntilanak continues to captivate and terrify, passing down through generations and leaving an indelible mark on the cultural fabric of Indonesia. Real or not, tales of encounters with Kuntilanak are prevalent throughout Indonesia. Witnesses have reported hearing her bone-chilling laughter. If you're enjoying this video, subscribe, like, turn on this notification, and comment on what you want to see next. Next episode in the 7 female ghosts of Indonesia, Sundel Bolong, and Susanna's legacy. Bye! Yeah, I don't have a microphone.
Like I don't have a personality.